In lesson 4.13 Cooldown, we are given a new scenario where bags of almonds are supposed to weigh 500 grams each. But they obviously don't all weigh exactly 500 grams. Some of them are a little bit off. So they've graphed that here for us. Down here on our inputs, our x-axis, we have the weight of the bag, like how much did each bag weigh, and then we have the absolute error. How far off from 500 was that bag? So what they first want us to estimate is what was the largest absolute error. In other words, which time did the absolute error go up the highest? Well, if I look at this graph here, the largest absolute error happens with this bag right here, which if we kind of eyeball that, it looks like it has an absolute error of maybe 11.5 grams or somewhere around there. And the weight of that bag, if I kind of, again, eyeball that down or do a quick calculation, must then have been 511.5 grams. It was a little too heavy, or maybe a lot too heavy. The second part of this problem asks us to find the absolute error if we are told the weight of the bag. So let's see, in this case, the bag weighed 495.3 grams. That's kind of a weird number. If I want to find how far off that is from 500, the easiest thing I can think of is just subtracting it, because that tells me the difference. So I'll do that subtraction problem. And if I do that subtraction, I'm going to get negative 4.7. Now remember, absolute error is not going to be negative, though. It's always positive. So my absolute error, I now have to make this positive. It's going to be 4.7 grams as the absolute error. And there's a second part of our problem answered.